One question that you might have as we prepare for the launch of Altitude Church in September of 2021 is, what does this whole process look like? What does it look like to launch a new life-giving church? What are interest parties, and how are we going to engage our community to see an impact happen on our grand opening, September 19th, 2021? Well, this week we are highlighting Life Point Church in Louisville, Kentucky. Life Point launched in January of 2021 in the midst of the pandemic, and yet, as you can see on screen, they have had a transformational impact in their community. You can see from their launch Sunday what it looks like for people to have energy and excitement about what God is doing brand new in their midst, reaching kids, youth, families, and people of all ages, and engaging them to see a transformational impact happen. This week, we are praying for Pastor Sean McGill and the entire congregation as they have launched and now have had 7 weeks of life together. Their stories are growing. They're seeing new lives coming to Jesus in the midst of this. So I ask you, as we see this excitement and energy, can you imagine what it'll be like here as we see new lives coming to Jesus, as we see the waters of baptism grow increasingly busy, as we see kids and youth finding their identity in a God who loves them, as we see excitement take hold in this season. Imagine a city transformed by hope, where we get to be a part of that process, where we get to be a part of what God is doing in our city, in our midst. This is the vision for Altitude Church. This was the vision for Life Point Church in Louisville. And so this week, I ask you to pray. Pray for Life Point. Pray for the ongoing ministry that they are having, launching in the midst of the pandemic and yet seeing what it means for God to show up. There are 3 ways that you can get involved. First of all, I want to invite you to pray. Pray for the ministry and impact that Altitude is going to have as a new life-giving ministry in the Denver metro area. Pray for lives to be transformed and healed as people encounter Jesus. Secondly, I want to encourage you to support the ministry. You can give online anytime, safely and securely, at the giving link that's on the screen. But Altitude's ministry is 100% supported through faithful giving such as yours. Third, I want to invite you to be a part of the launch team. I want to help equip you to discover the purpose that God has for your life and the passions that He's placed deep in your heart. I want to fan those passions and make that purpose come alive so that you can see transformation happen in the lives of those around you. I would invite you to enter into a season of prayer that God would show up in ways we can't even expect and in ways that we are too limited even right now to imagine. I also pray, I encourage you to pray, that God would show us, just as we see in this video, show us a new level of excitement. Show us a vision that's bigger than ourselves, and help us to imagine a city transformed by hope.